In 2019, IDC predicted growth in AI technology, stating that spending on AI tech would increase over 2.5 times, amounting to $97.9 billion by 2023. Considering the tech and newest inventions in 2019, it is only right that AI flourished even better in 2020. Unfortunately, the coronavirus hit the following year. The global outbreak led to overcrowded hospitals and numerous loss of life. Significantly, the pandemic accelerated the growth of AI. Despite the pandemic wreaking global havoc, it only minimized the evolution of AI. Many people believe that AI stigmatization is a myth, and rightfully so. Although the pandemic slowed down the growth of new AI, it became widely used in arguably every sector of the world. Director of ISG Automation Wayne Butterfield said, as the grip of the pandemic continues to affect the ability of the enterprise to operate, AI in many guises will become increasingly important as businesses seek to understand their COVID affected datasets and continue to automate day to day tasks. 2020 also witnessed more digitally connected business through AI because of the work from home policy implemented in almost every country. This trend will undoubtedly continue in 2021. But what other trends are we likely to witness in 2021? Nice to have you back on the channel, guys. Today we're going to do a quick rundown on the top artificial intelligence predictions for 2021. Make sure you like, share, comment, and if you're watching us for the first time, kindly subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell to stay up to date. Let's ride, ladies and gentlemen. 2021 AI predictions. 2020 was the best year for tech and AI. All sectors, including healthcare, businesses, and more, adopted artificial intelligence in the previous year. With the look of things, 2021 looks more promising for technological growth and all around AI development. Here are some top AI predictions that you can look forward to this year. AI will help manage and shut down the next pandemic before it begins. Not that we wish for a 2020 repeat, as that would be fatal, but we must prepare for the worst. The pandemic in 2020 hit deep and it hit hard. The virus, which started in Wuhan, China, spread worldwide in just a few months. It is impossible to predict the future, but we can gather information, gather hints from events, and conclude what's to come next. Doctors, data scientists, and data analysts are now inspired to combat the virus's spread and provide solutions to prevent a future outbreak. So, how does AI come into the picture? Artificial intelligence has proven to be vital in unveiling COVID 19 trends. Unknown to most people is that AI generated the earliest alerts about the coronavirus. Courtesy of Blue Dot, a Toronto based digital health company, a unique tool is already scanning over 100,000 government and media data sources per day when an outbreak was announced in Wuhan, China. AI algorithms are aimed at predicting future events. Together with big data, these algorithms can be used to rapidly gather broad quantities of data, including symptoms, patient's location, and other underlying health problems. For example, UK researchers launched a contact tracing app in March of 2020. This application helps data scientists and healthcare practitioners determine the virus's seed levels, higher risk locations, and the person at risk. And we can expect more results. AI research and breakthrough within just the first 6 months of 2021. The research will have the ability to track, spot, and eliminate potential outbreaks. However, this will be dependent on technological development and worldwide political cooperation. Business transformation through prediction. Pre pandemic, companies were able to draft 5 year vision plans for their businesses. These companies were able to predict market operations. But the pandemic and recession now have companies relying on info and market data based on the last 80 days. These companies were forced to execute their 5 year plan in less than 6 months. In the last few years, people have strongly familiarized themselves with the digital world, including online sales. Last year was a storm. People began patronizing online stores due to the lockdown. For example, Amazon recorded up to a 40% increase in sales during the last quarter in 2020. Companies that have shunned digital marketing are now reassessing their options. Business owners who have ignored and slacked in commercial digital marketing now realize the urgency of the situation. These companies are now getting acquainted with tools such as hyperautomation and behavior analytics and personalization. These AI tools are created for business owners to understand how their customers adjust to their newly found reality. Through AI, companies can also analyze real time data by underscoring and emphasizing subtle trends in today's market. In 2021, we can expect companies and small and medium businesses to adopt these technological tools. Deepfake technology. According to Forbes, deepfake technology will go mainstream in the United States, causing widespread confusion and misinformation. Deepfake tech enables people to advance tech and artificial intelligence to create images and videos of people doing and saying things that they did not say or do. This manipulative tech, which came into the limelight in late 2017, recently led to Gabon and India's controversial issues. Deepfake tech is growing at a rapid and alarming rate. As of 2019, there were more than 7,946 deepfake videos online. 9 months later, the number skyrocketed to 14,678. Forbes predicts that this devious tech will go mainstream in the US. The American Business Magazine stated that the deepfake will most likely be a video of a public figure making controversial comments. While deepfake technology can still be separated from genuine real-time footage, the technology moves at an expeditious rate. Many experts believe that it's only a matter of time before deepfakes are unrecognizable from authentic videos. However, policymakers are now more than ever amplifying calls to invalidate Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, saying tech companies should be held accountable for enforcing the spread of deepfakes on their social platforms. Users will continue to question AI. Consumers are starting to question just how much AI is integrated into their lives both consciously and subconsciously. This leaves Silicon Valley tech giants in a hot seat with users questioning AI ethics and just how much personal data they're putting out. Most users don't understand the basics of AI or how they use it every day. Through Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and Instagram, users get connected to the internet and interact freely, or maybe not entirely voluntarily. Consumers are worried about just how much they unknowingly give in return. This is beginning to attract authorities' interest and people at large. Recently, tech companies, including Google and Apple, were reportedly charged with using their smart speakers to eavesdrop on their owners' conversation. Additionally, companies creating AI-powered toys were also criticized for spying on kids. The public will continue to possess superficial knowledge on just how much AI affects their lives unless there is mass enlightenment on the dangers of AI and how users can protect themselves. However, business leaders are confident that AI's invasion levels and bias will be minimized in 5 years. Failure to do this will have consumers questioning the trustworthiness of AI, which will force tech companies to provide answers. As vital as AI is to humanity, we can expect people to start questioning AI ethics and just how much Silicon Valley companies know about them. AI will be pushed to the edge. Organizations will most likely push AI to the edge. The rush to push AI to the edge is engineered by consumers' demand for near perfection and companies' will to remain at the top spot in their respective fields. Furthermore, the escalation of internet devices, including smartphones and smartwatches, fueled by the adoption of 5G, will force companies to push AI to the edge. Pushing AI to the edge will lead to faster and more reliable decision making with better security. Additionally, you can expect an improvement in cybersecurity through AI. Cybersecurity vendors are predicted to speed up AI and machine learning app development to fuse machine and human knowledge so that they can outwit attackers and cybercriminals. AI will undoubtedly come into the spotlight like never before in 2021. We will witness artificial intelligence across all sectors in the world, but the skepticism and doubt surrounding AI is expected to go up a notch. SpaceX owner and Tesla CEO Elon Musk said, AI doesn't have to be evil to destroy humanity. If AI has a goal and humanity just happens to come in the way, it will destroy humanity as a matter of course without even thinking about it. No hard feelings. This raises multiple questions, including the AI structure, its impact, how much personal data people are putting out, the policies and bodies governing AI. And there we have it, the top artificial intelligence predictions for 2021. What trend are you looking forward to? Should we be worried about AI ethics? Let us know in the comments. See you soon.